How We Make Movies is brought to you by Microsoft Surface, Assimilate, Eizo, and AJA. Kumiko, the Treasure Hunter hasn't premiered yet, and everyone's waiting in anticipation. Can you tell us what the film's about?
Sure. It's a movie called Kumiko, the Treasure Hunter. It's about a lonely Japanese woman who believes she has uncovered the secret to where some buried treasure is. So she leaves her sort of humdrum, quiet life in Tokyo and treks across the world to the frozen tundra of Minnesota looking for buried treasure. You know, David and Nathan Zellner, the writers, director, and then my producing partner as well, we don't speak Japanese, so the language barrier was number one. And then the movie desperately needed snow, so we sort of had a hard out date in shooting in Minnesota of when there might not be any more snow. We had an amazing actress named Rinko Kikuchi who plays Kumiko, who is also a very busy lady, so coordinating and working her schedule into our greater schedule. How long have you been making films in Austin? I landed in Austin about 16 years ago. Because I had heard it had a sort of burgeoning film scene, and Richard Linklater and the Austin Film Society are great sort of proponents of DIY filmmaking, and it's not nearly as competitive, I think, as other film scenes, and I think there's people who are always sort of willing to help you do whatever you need to do, and that's wonderful.
Is this the first time you've worked with the Zellner brothers?
It's the first sort of bigger piece we've done. They've made a slew of shorts that I've helped out on, doing everything from sound to being the janitor to being whatever I needed to be, and then they've helped out on different features I've made. They're both actors as well, so they've acted in some things. We all come from a place that we've from making tiny movies, so we sort of learned how to do all the pieces of the puzzle, so we can sort of tag in and help each other out whenever we need to. I've worked on movies most of my adult life, and I've done everything from being a production assistant to a coordinator to a production manager to an AD, and I think what I found is that as I learned more and more about the making of the movies and realized I wanted to express myself in a certain way, that sort of the best fit for me was producing movies.
How do you choose who you're going to work with?
Oh, it's like dating, I suppose. It's a courtship a little bit, I think, because the more projects I work on and the older I get, you realize that these relationships are ones that even the quickest movies take 2 to 3 years from sort of the moment we sit down and read and talk about your script to the moment we're selling it and beyond. Now,
last year you had the wonderful opportunity to attend the Sundance Producers Lab. What was that like?
Yeah, I am ready to sing the praises of the Producing Lab. There's no other program I've encountered that really focuses on producing and how to make you a better producer. They make tremendous introductions, but they're also constantly helping and want to shepherd your projects to life. And that's very, very rare.
And what are you working on next?
I'm finishing a movie right now called Thank You a Lot with a director named Matt Muir. And then the Zellner brothers and I have a couple of things we'd like to make in the next year, and we'll see how Kimiko does here at Sundance.